think the key is that we always brief and we always bring each other up to date, and we always talk about the previous sessions, but we always clear it, we have clear communication. You aren't always guessing, we aren't always guessing what you're going to do. We actually know how we work together, and we'll do it in a subtle way from outside when you can deliver the core work, and this creates really a good environment for people to learn.
When in any work situation, really, it's important that your team isn't just, you know, lots of people who can do this and no one who can do that, as it were. It's important in any team situation to have strong people in each of the roles, and people being comfortable with what they're doing.
At the end of every session, you evaluate how the session's going, who's doing what, who's been like a nuisance, who's been a blocker, who's really thriving, because also what you can have in a group as well is somebody that streaks ahead of everybody else, and that can be why they start rocking on their chair and mucking about because they're bored, because you're all stuck in A and B, like I said before, and they're far down the alphabet in progress. So it's about how do you find a role for them, but also by bringing the other people forward as well. So I think you need to evaluate sessions to know where you're at, and everybody has a say in that. Young people evaluate, but workers evaluate, and it's not just the youth workers that evaluate, it's also the musicians as well, because they can say, well actually, you know, Bob and Mary are really far on, but Claire and Dave are struggling. Maybe I can work a bit more with them, and you can do they can do something else at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So not making it just as a one harmonious group, because that doesn't always work. It's about knowing who's where and who's what at the time, and maybe not being frightened about splitting them up and saying, okay, they can go in one room and they can go in another room, or they can come half an hour beforehand or wait half an hour afterwards and checking with them and making sure that's okay. I think that's important as well, but that comes, I think, from evaluation.
It's good to get a learner voice at the beginning, and find out what they want from their learning. It's good to check in throughout, and it's also good to obviously evaluate at the end and find out what they learn, and then that can, or in fact all of that can inform where you go in the future.
I think the Arts Award it's a really big thing for us as an organisation. We need to kind of, and like yourself, we need to kind of justify the work we do, and I think Arts Award is about kind of, it really helps us to measure impact.
For me, that's what we do a lot of, is make videos, put them on YouTube, because it's a goal, but then it's also the start of a reflective process as well. Any form of finished product, be it a performance, be it a recording of a song, you know, it's a kickstarter for the reflective process, because they will listen back to it, and you know, immediately you might spend hours trying to get a young person to reflect on the session we've had, or their musical abilities and experience, but playing them a CD of music they've made, they're instantly going to go, oh no, this could have been like this, and it just an explosion of reflection will occur, you know. And yeah, likewise with the YouTube videos, you've also got the whole general public telling you what you could have done better or what was good, and so that's also really useful for the reflective process, you know.